I keep promising and promising and promising to put up a video of people enjoying the trucks.
This is so cool. It makes Phoenix feel like such a small town, and I enjoy it, although I will not be eating from them tonight because I'm on an errand.
I really wanted to get something at this food truck, especially one with churros and funnel cakes. Oh, it was hard. So the past couple of weeks, I've been thinking a lot about different projects I could do, ideas that I've had that I need to put forth and bring to life. Reflecting my whole philosophy of get adrenalized, be pumped up for creativity. But time management has been a factor through no fault of my own. Now you're going to see a lot of products like stickers and maybe washi tape and jewels that are self-adhesive, etc. For all of the different daily planner type projects that I do for my planner, I go all out. And I have one planner that I'm using that's a large one that's like a motivational, yes, I have feathers for my planner, motivational type of planner in which it goes into great detail about the projects that I'm doing, plans for projects, and I wanted some tactile stuff. It's kind of hard to find things that are flatter, that will allow you to turn the pages easily, and still write on the other side of the page. That's the cover of my planner from Create 365, Me and My Big Ideas. As you can tell on the back, I've done a lot of writing, which has gone through to the cover. So this is my March layout. I try to show my layouts before I actually write things that are too personal, in my opinion, to share online. But anyway, this is my layout for March. I go over the top. I love having some tactile type things because St. Patrick's Day was this month, and I do have a little bit of Irish in me. I used that green motif, the shamrock motif, but I mixed it with some other motifs that I love. And you will see me use kind of warm weather stickers and motifs and so forth and so on because I live in a hot climate. Usually this time of year, it is not cold, but we have had some cold, rainy days, which shocked all of us. So, that's why you will see some things if you're in another spot where it's snowy or still winter. That's why I have it. I love these stickers, these Park Lane, that are the big, kind of inspiration, but not your typical inspirational and motivational stickers. And yes, I am weird, and I've always been weird, and I will always be weird. That's just me. And that's all right. So I celebrate my weirdom. And the back is you're weird. I like you. I do generally gravitate towards kind of interesting, weird, quirky, nerdy people like myself. And there's a part of me that is wild and free. I've had to grow into that and embrace and try not to be everything that I thought other people wanted me to be. Long story on that. I'll talk about it one day. And be brave. Be who you are and have the courage to be exactly who you are and to do exactly what you want to do. Being the singer, songwriter, musician, guitar girl, cassette connoisseur, and all-around rock aficionada that I am, clearly I was going to buy these stickers, right? Clearly. Reduction, bottom. Also, as I mentioned, I am part Irish among other ethnicities and cultures. That's part of my heritage. Bought these felt stickers for next year. Dala. For some time now, I've had these eye petals in my mind and, different contraptions that I make with them. Finally started making them. Yes. Now you're looking at my office, aka my bed. And it was late one night. I couldn't sleep. I got up, I picked up my Vogue, and started cutting. I mean, these are not my images. There's Beyonce right there. And you're seeing now coming up an ad from Vogue for their coloring book. So use what you have. You don't have to always go out and buy stuff. So I love creating collages. Love that redemption script. Doing what I do, getting adrenalized. It's been a while since I've shown myself actually on here, but I don't know, it's a great day. I had a little bit of time and I just thought I would come out here, study, hang out, enjoy nature, enjoy being around people, and have a good time for once. So that's what I'm doing, kicking back at Elevate. And getting some work done. I have a lot of marketing tasks to do in order to kind of grow there. I need to be practicing music, but I'm not going to get to do that. And I need to be drawing, so I'm going to do a little bit of that. My life has been crazy lately. I don't even know where to begin. I'm under a lot of stress, and I'm just trying to decompress and make it all work. So, sorry that there have not been very many videos lately, but that's what's going on. Okay, one thing I want to say is I'm starting my book club back up again on this channel, and our read for the month of April is going to be The Science of Success by Wallace D. Wattles. It's an excellent book. It's a 3-in-1. You can see the titles of all 3 books. They're very short books. The Science of Getting Rich, The Science of Being Well, The Science of Being Great. They're short reads, but they're packed with a lot of information. It's applicable today. I don't see it ever going out of style as far as being able to use what's in there for your life. Spoiler alert, Mr. Wattles has been gone from our midst a long time now. But like I said, everything that he says is applicable to our lives. So I spent a lot of the time reading the 3rd book by Wallace D. Wattles, The Science of Being Great. The word great has been thrown around a lot lately, especially the past couple of years and in our political arena. But greatness is not anything that we hear about in our space. It's connection with God the Father. The book will tell you more. That's all I want to really say. Quite frankly, the Bible will tell you too. But so I took a break and thought, you know what, this is a good time for me to eat a PB&J. You know, didn't want to be gross, but I am a human being. I have to have nourishment and sustenance. So I did that while I was studying and just had a grand old time. So, basically, I stopped reading and I started drawing. So I'll show you guys what I'm drawing. Well, coloring what I kind of scribbled in the sketch pad. So right now I just kind of started with this sketch pad, this latest one, and it's just an old school Wexford. But I've been kind of sharing how I've been putting my eyes and flowers together. You know, eye petals is what I call them. And so kind of what I have going on in my head about how I think I might create these creatures. I'm kind of drawn out here. Oh, you're not supposed to see that yet. And then I've been doing studies of noses, little doggy's note, noses. To do it better, I tried a Wikipedia guided exercise that didn't turn out too well. So just kind of playing around, having fun in the process. I drew them, I'm kind of coloring them in. Now this, I didn't really want to show, but in so much as I accidentally turned to it. I'm reworking this one. I saw this cartoon called, what's it called? Oh, it was inspired by Coin Operated by Two Ghosts. So, gotta give them that credit. And I thought, well, I wonder what this character would be like if she were a girl, more specifically a girl of color. And I thought about that and what if she were combined with some everyday thing? And I don't know why I thought of Pez. So she has kind of like a Pez neck situation going on. So that's why I drew her. And that's what I have so far. I'm trying to get away from just drawing nothing but portraiture and caricature based on portraits, where it's just a head and maybe a neck and shoulders. I had more drawing range at first, and in recent years I just kind of stopped doing that. I don't really know why. So this is what I have so far. And yeah, I've been coloring. I was reading. I was doing so well with the reading, and just kind of stopped for a bit because I got hungry and made PB&J. I'm sitting in my car now because I don't know, I got a chance to enjoy a couple of hours of sitting outside and being at one with nature, as much nature as you can possibly have, sitting outside of a coffee shop. But I digress. So I was sitting there, I was reading, I was watching videos, you know, doing my art, having a grand old time. And some young girl, well, she's a girl to me, she might be like all of 19 or 20, was sitting on the ground with her friends, and I'm like, I'm smelling something. I'm not sure what I'm smelling, but it's some kind of smoking situation. It was starting to get kind of cool anyway, so I might as well come inside. But I'm so happy I got to do some stuff today that I normally don't get to do. I'm looking, and my skin, ugh. Everybody's beautiful. You have to accept what you have going on. But I notice flaws when I turn the camera on. And even if I look by a mirror or whatever, and that's my own thing. I do like that this makes me appear to have real eyebrows. My eyebrows have always been sparse. Like, if I look at my baby pictures, they were sparse even as a baby. But anyway, so this is what I did. Show the class. I did some color swatches. You know, Crayola color pencils have their place in art if you are a beginner or just returning after a long while. You know, it's a good starting point. I am going to graduate myself to some other color pencils, although I do have some others. I just didn't bring them with me. But I like the range of color, and if you do enough swatches and try to combine, wait, where's my finger? Try to combine, you know, can come up with some creations and variations in skin tone. So I didn't mean for this to end up being a skin tone study. I was doing a nose study because I need to draw noses and get more astute with that. But I've got other stuff coming up. Let's see what else I got going on. Yes, my planner. Oh, I kind of changed some things with my planner. Hold up. I don't know that I showed you all this. This is from February. So, wait, how much personal information am I showing? Maybe I can't show you that page. Well, I need to write it. Nope, can't show you that page either. This is why I like to show them before I start writing my personal doodad stuff, because you can see basically what I did. Oh, I think I may have upgraded this since I last showed it. Put some jewels on there. We're almost out of March, but of course I have started April. I think I showed this in a video though, but you didn't see my finished product, because even if I show you guys stuff in a video, I am always adding, always. I like to cut stuff out of magazines and add. It's a picture of Oprah from Vogue and 2018 something Vogue. So yeah, and then I added a camera. I haven't started next week's stuff yet, but I added this. They're doing LinkedIn photos at my day job, although I have a really good LinkedIn photo from what everyone tells me. So I'm leaving what I have. And I even take labels off of products. This is for April, but I took that Evolution label off of a beverage. Oh, another, I think it's Vogue photo that I put in. So you'll see what all I did, April. You'll see it. I'll show it on camera. I'm not quite done with it. April and June are 2 months in which I use a lot of purple because, you know, we lost Prince Rogers Nelson. I mean, you know, when you're the Purple Yoda, you can go by one name. Rest in peace, Prince. And I was a huge Prince fan. Still am. Prince fan. And he's not even here anymore. So, kudos to him. And I always recognize the life that was him in both the month of his birth, June, and the month of his transition, April. So yeah, came back to the car. Yep. So I've been playing back this video and I realized I didn't close it out properly. And it's starting to get a bit late, so I'm going to have to leave. Plus I've got to use the facilities. So I'm going to keep everything kind of concise if I can, but often I'm not able to do that. So one of the great lessons that I'm learning is editing of my life, editing of my videos, writings, drawings, music, etc. And it's a lesson that has to be learned, and it's one that is necessary because the human attention span is only so long. So here's my gift to you. The video today was just a vlog of a pre-senior, if you will, who is kind of in a nomadic state through no fault of her own and has no real place to create per se right now. So when I have a chance to be my most creative, my most elevated, which is why I like to go to Elevate, I do that. I go to Elevate. I sit outside in nature. I breathe in the fresh air. And I do whatever it is that I need to do. You know, if I need to draw, if I need to paint, if I need to, you know, bring my flute in. I don't do this at Elevate, but if I need to go to a park or go somewhere else and just play, I do that. It gets to a point in which you realize that life can feel really long if you're suffering, but it's not all that long really. It's short. 48 years, that's not very long. Like if I were to, for some reason, transition right now at this age, would I have done everything that I wanted to do? Would I have lived to the utmost? Would I have been my most elevated form of myself? No. So knowing that, I understand it, overstand, there's something flying on me, that I have a lot to do. And that fly basically reminded me of that. I have a lot to do, a lot of life to live. And, you know, doing this work is necessary. I do these videos for me, but I don't do them just for me. Wait, hold on. Okay, you guys are gonna get a funny ending. I think I'm gonna actually leave that in there. So my editing, you know, I like to show real life stuff. It's not just about, ooh, let me edit and make this video perfect. I like to show what happens when I'm filming. So where I'm going with this is this. Be yourself. As Oscar Wilde said, everyone else is taken. You have to listen to young people. You have to some degree, listen to parents, teachers, and other authority figures, right? But once you are at least the age of majority, which in the US in most states is 18, I think in all the states, I don't know why I just said that. Be yourself. Do what inspires you, motivates you, elevates you, creates a spark or connection with other people, you know, in the highest form possible, connects you to God, you know, your higher power. You hear that? That's somebody doing what he does and what he loves to do. Just listen to that. I didn't even plan for that, but that's perfect. Wait. This isn't even about me right now. This is about you listening to somebody doing what they love to do. See if I can find him really fast. Well, he stopped just as I was going to look. Even if he starts back up again, he did. That's not even the point. Here's the point. The point is, I spent so many years doing what I thought other people wanted me to do and doing what people recommended that I do. From school counselors to authority figures in my life, from clergy to family members to everybody. And I feel like I've missed out on a lot of life, especially my youth. And your youth is usually when you have the most vitality. You know, you're physically the strongest. You're physically more able to go for 2-3 days and not sleep, you know, things like that. Once you start to get past the age of majority and peak at middle age, there's a decline that happens. I'm kind of in that slow decline phase myself, although there are ways you can boost your energy and try to get some of that vitality back into the utmost for your age group. But you want to do things as quickly as you understand, understand, and overstand what you are to do and what is going to be your contribution to the world. So when I do these videos, and especially the vlog ones, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to show that I'm just a regular person sorting through life like everybody else, and this is what I've come to, and I'm kind of showing you bits of that process. Oh, he's drilling. I wonder if I can find him. Let me see. I want to find him. I hope you guys don't see all the junk in my car. If you do, this is real life. I haven't cleaned out my car in a while. And this is just what it is. Hold up. Oh, I don't see him. I hear him. Yeah, I'm out in the parking lot. Oh, wait. Okay, I won't put this young man on camera because he's a minor and his mom is outside, and, you know, I don't want to infringe and mess him up. But he's good. Listen. Listen to that. So that's what I was saying. You've got to do what you know is inherently you. And don't listen to what well-meaning people say to you. If you know you're supposed to be playing the saxophone, play the saxophone. If you know you're supposed to be a singer, a painter, an artisan, a sculptor, a builder, a poet, do it. A lot of people start thinking about what they think is going to economically take care of you, and they mean well, but they don't know if you can make money as a poet or a sculptor or whatever or not. Plenty of people do it. They do it in conventional ways. Sometimes you have to ask your higher power, in what way can I do the things I want to do? I mean, my God, look at Oprah Winfrey. She had the gift of gab, and she's made plenty of money doing that. Who would have thunk it, right? Right? So just listen. Isn't that cool? Oh, my face is being obliterated. Yeah. I love that. It's awesome. So do what you came to this planet to do, and let the other people do what they came to do, and just don't even listen to them.